There's more evidence out there of SoFi pumping sound into their stadium. We know the Niner fans showed up. There's way more Niner fans there. But check out this little clip, man, from last year at the end of the year when those same old sorry ass Rams had like a third of the stadium filled. Let's check this out real quick. All right, dude, we see that, and we have other 49er fans talking about it. We have 49er players talking about it. George Kittle, Fred Warner, Flanagan Fowler on the podcast, and George Kittle had something to say about this. Let's check this out.
How did that home away from home crowd feel?
Aren't they fantastic? It's just so much red up there. Gotta love it. That's why I get surprised sometimes about how loud it gets when we're on offense. I'm like, I don't think it should be that loud, but you know what? It is what it is. And
all right, man. So do you think that the Rams are pumping sound into SoFi Stadium?
Absolutely. I think they're going to do anything they can just to get an edge on us. Again, it's a division team. It's a rival. Anybody, Ramilia, the Rams, all of them, they don't want to see us win at all, man. They just want to keep talking shit with that one Super Bowl that they got lucky with. And they just want to just make sure that we lose at all costs, man. They just want us to be the worst team. They're going to do everything they can to get the upper hand on us. And it's not surprising to me, man. And especially being with like a new stadium, they're going to add stuff to it to get the sliding edge.
Yeah, man. Even TikToker, OG Garna, he talked about it too. Let's check out what he had to say when he was actually there at the game.
Hey, this is a message to the NFL. Hey, there was way more red in the stadium. There was way more red. How were the Ram fans louder than the Niner fans? Do you guys have speakers going on right here? Nah, there's something going on in SoFi Stadium. NFL, you guys better look into this.
All right, man. Look at everybody. Like all the big time Niner fans that were there. SF Niners, he was there. Something has to be up, dude. Like something has to be up. And it's not just our games. We saw a video clip from last year. There's like no one there, and then it's just all crazy bumping out loud. There's a thing. They have to investigate this because there have been teams out there that have taken away draft picks. I believe it was the Saints or the Falcons. They lost a third round pick. I think someone else got caught pumping noise into their stadium. But the thing is, isn't like the headquarters right there in LA, like where that whole thing is? So there might be a conflict of interest. That's what we're hearing. But come on, man. We know the Rams don't have a fan base over there in LA. They just don't.
I think it's going to be hard for them to ever get a fan base. They're probably going to try to do something similar to this because the Rams and the Raiders, they have a whole built stadium. And with that, it's going to take time. LA is probably like a better off cause as far as like building fans because it's LA and they don't really have a sports team for the football. The last would be probably like USC, something similar. But if you've gone to like either of those games, one, the ticket pricing are up the ass, man. If you want a $600 ticket, let's say you go to a Niner game or any other like sports team, you get $600 tickets and you could be up in the front row. You go to the Rams and you go to the Raiders games, 600 tickets, you're up in the nosebleeds, man. You're with the birds in the bird's nest, man. Like you can't even see the game. And that's how expensive it is out there. And with that, that's why a lot of fans, it's like more like Niner fans because all the Rams fans are just like, man, dude, we ain't gonna pay all that freaking money, man. This is not even our team. This is a St. Louis team. And so you're gonna see the Rams, the Raiders, as the years go on, that it's not really gonna be a home game. It's gonna be more away games, if anything. It's gonna be hard for them to build a fan base about it. So they're gonna do what they can on TV to make it seem like, oh, it's all like the Rams showing up. They're gonna have to like cut out certain angles to make it seem like it's all Rams fans. But everybody knows it was all red up in there. It was 60% 49er fans up in there. Probably more. But as the articles came out, it was like 60-70%. It was all red out there. So that was like cool to see. But man, they're gonna do what they can to get the cutting edge because imagine if you're the Rams, man, and you're playing it's not even your home team, and it's just like all like while you're on offense and then it's like the away team is like more louder than your home team, man, that's gotta suck, man. So that's probably why they're doing it, just to get that sliding edge, just for us to lose.
Yeah, I was listening to a boxing podcast with the Three Knockdown World with Mario Lopez and Steve Kim. Yes, Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
And Steve Kim was like, he used to be a huge Rams fan. When they left, he came back, he was like, hell no. And that's how most Rams fans are. They're just not gonna come back. And it's just, to me, it's just weird how they were talking about how right when that guy says, it's third down, whose house? Then all of a sudden it gets all loud. Like the sound gets all, like right away, like boom. Like,
Yeah.
dude, come on. Something's up where they're like pumping that sound into that stadium.
Yeah.
Because it's obvious, man. They were talking, I think, Flanagan Fowles was saying, it's just, there's like, you look around, it's all red.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we can't hear on offense too. It's like, no way. There's no way in hell,
Yeah.
man. Especially like if you go to LA, like there's a shitload of all these other fans from the Seahawks, Niners,
Yeah.
every other team, Packers, Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
like huge fan bases. But like the Rams, like come on, it's like not there. Even when you go here to Levi's, it's the same exact thing. It's all
Yeah.
Niner fans. You see like a few sprinkled Rams, but it's not like we other teams that come. They have a nice fan base. Like last year,
Yeah.
remember when we played the Dolphins? The Dolphins actually had quite a few fans there.
Yeah, that a little bit. I would say out of all the teams, because I went to almost every home game except for the Chiefs last year.
Yeah.
I would say probably a little bit Miami and a little bit Chargers. Those are probably like the most I saw out of like the whole out of all the games that we played last year. Like of all the fans, just the Miami and the Chargers. But other than that, it was all pretty much red, man. And like I said, like with the Rams and the Raiders, they're never gonna have that home base, man. I remember with the Rams, the Raider game, man, you saw fucking Brown fans there, man. Like they're not even like near us. And so with those two teams, like it's gonna be difficult for them to build that. It's probably always gonna be an away game because, man, I go to LA almost every month. I've never once seen a Rams jersey in the crowd. I've never seen one in my life, man. I've probably seen more Charger fans, if anything. They're never gonna build that home base.
And even the Chargers don't even have a lot of fans when they're at their stadium. They literally have freaking AI bots there.
Yeah.
Going to their stadium because it's like not a lot of fans. Like when the Raiders go play the Chargers, it's just the same way how when we go play the Rams, it's just all mostly Raider fans there too. So something's up, man. And if I gotta investigate, if something's up, you gotta take away their draft picks, man, because that's baloney right there. Let them build their own fan base and make it natural sound, man. We don't want that. So I don't know. Let us know what you think about this whole situation. Are they pumping sound into SoFi Stadium? I say yes. D says yes. But let us know down below. Talk to you next time. Peace.